waited tables while I was in college. So, like, I was exposed to the restaurant. I think back, I guess it was '98. Around 2002, like, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my career, my education, so I decided to switch paths and go to culinary school. And I basically started in 2002, late 2002, started staging Tyson's Kitchen at 2003, and I was going to culinary school at the same time. I started cooking, actually it's not too long ago, it's about 9 years ago. I think my favorite's been Ryugen in Tokyo. I mean, it's kind of tough though, because when you think about it, I'm going to list out maybe 7 or 8 of the top 10 restaurants in the world, and I'm like trying to rank them, but they're all pretty freaking amazing, right? What was amazing to me at Ryugen, like if I list out all these Michelin-starred restaurants, like, and I think about what my favorite bite was at that restaurant, it was the white rice, which is crazy, right? It's like mind-blowing. You see all these crazy techniques, but then I have this very humble bowl of white rice, and it just blew my mind because I was like, I never knew white rice could taste so good. So Ryugen was one of my tops. Noma, dinner, AOC. I guess Benu was last year, but I had a great meal at Benu. The meat fruit at dinner. I mean, that thing was pretty amazing. I mean, and I knew about the dish before I ate it, so like I thought in my head, I'm like, man, that's a lot of pate and that's a lot of chili. It's like, is it gonna be good? But man, I put that thing, like, as soon as I took a bite, it's pretty freaking good. Wanna be the one gonna fly so high. For breakfast, I think one of my favorite spots to go to is this place called Juiceland. Like, I like actually drinking fresh green juices in the morning. For lunch, I like eating. Usually I'll eat like something like Vietnamese food or Thai. This is something very comforting. I go up north to the north side of Austin where there's this little place called Lily's Sandwiches or Tame Deli. So I kind of bounce back between the two depending if I want a banh mi sandwich or if I want banh kun, which is like a rice noodle. For dinner, it's usually up in the air. I really like this place on the north side of Austin again, which is a Thai. It's like a shitty oyster bar, but some Laos people own it, so they have like these Laos spices that you can ask for. That's kind of on the menu. It just says green sauce, but like, so I go there for oysters, or I guess it always depends on our day and what we're doing that day. Because sometimes the perfect dinner for me is being able to watch a movie on demand and just having it home. I think I would probably have the most fun, even though I haven't eaten there, cooking at the kitchen in Brooklyn Fair. I think that setup is just so sweet. It's just like 16 seats. I guess it's very familiar to me as far as working at a sushi bar. You have instant gratification, seeing your guests and having a lot of nice equipment, nice pots and pans to work with. I'd probably have to say true. I mean, like, you gotta give the guy his respect. Like, he's definitely changed the standard of cuisine in the United States, and I truly believe in that. And I think another guy, even though he gets bashed here and there, is David Chang's got to get his respect too. I think to a certain degree, you know. Like, I know like cooks say like, oh, he's not a real chef or he's not a real cook. He doesn't really cook in the kitchen. But what he did do is that he pushed everybody's envelope, and he pushed American cuisine more towards the world, or brought the world more to New York. I think he deserves some props for that as well. For the most part, the ingredient inspires me. Like, whatever that ingredient may be, it has to start in its raw state, and I have to get excited about what this ingredient is, what possible flavor combinations are, what I can do with the ingredient. And you know, books, magazines, the internet, like other chefs, people inspire me. People in the ingredient. Like, I get excited when my cooks get excited. I get excited when other people get excited. And I think I've been in this. The main thing for me being in this industry was, one, to play with product, but two is just basically to satisfy people. A big part of my career that drew me towards sushi was having that instant gratification. It was being able to see the guest enjoy that bite or hate the bite, you know, one or the other. But for me, I think making people happy definitely does inspire me, but the ingredient also drives that inspiration.